This is absolutely incredible. Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Stunning. Absolutely incredible. No cell phone reception here to speak of. Can't live stream it, but absolutely incredible. Stunning to look at. Take your shoes off, and you can worship at the Buddha. That's incredible. Here's some, looks like somebody came and wrote some Japanese symbols. Some Sanskrit symbols. I don't know what it says. That's not really Sanskrit. I don't know what that's called. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I don't know the names of languages. But the stonework is crazy. Really incredible. It's noontime here today. Pretty hot. These are the central courtyards of this main temple. Incredible. Looks like there's 4 big rooms like this. Incredible. It just blows my mind. We got dancers. This stone is barely held together. And a lot of this stuff was painted. Was a lot of this stuff painted a different color? Oh man, this is mind-blowing. All this stuff's made out of stone. Holy Toledo, look at this stuff. Painted. Wow. Wow. They say it was built in the 11th century. So over 1,000 years ago. It's all stone. All carved stone. All uniformly carved. Flowers and ridges and flames and dancers. Wow. Very crazy, very spiritual, very mystical. It's really, really impossible to believe. Oh my God, unbelievable, look at that. So, round 2, second attempt at freaking that place, you know. Second attempt at Angkor Wat. Came back, checked it out. It's kind of awesome. There's a like caravan over here. That's where the Grateful Dead is playing. Totally beautiful, man. Incredible place. I guess there's no contrast. Not enough contrast to really see all the detail. All the detail. Man, I'm tired. I'm burnt from being out in this sun. But Angkor Wat, man. 2025. I remember sitting around in 1985 with my homies talking about Om and Buddha and smoking some weed and going, yeah, bro, one of these days, dude. One of these days, bro. We're gonna go see the Grateful Dead play in India, bro. But in fact, Grateful Dead is gone. My friends are gone. I'm still out here, though. Still out here, knocking it out of the park, man. Putting in the work. Finally at Angkor Wat, getting mosquito bites on my ankle. Shit, nice. Level 56, dude. Level 56. Remember what this looked like in 2025. If I had a video of this place from 1985 and I looked at it now 40 years later, it'd probably be pretty interesting to look at. Who knows, 40 years from now, they'll have like this place to be turned into an amusement park with big neon signs, right? Air conditioners on the outside of everything. VR. Dang, man. Chilling at Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Incredible, man. Take note, because one day they're gonna fix it, they're gonna sell it, they're gonna change it. That's what it used to look like. Surrounded by this gigantic moat over here. Take note. Take pictures now. Wow, man. Dope. How'd they make all this? How did they make all this rock structure? How'd they make it identically geometrical? How do they do that? How did they make these? Wild, man. Absolutely wild. Look at these back here. How did they do that? Madly in love with it. It's pretty hard to beat Vietnam. I totally fall in love with Vietnam. Although Cambodia is kind of cool. Restaurant. That's food to go, literally. There's a little bridgey poo. Walk over that tonight. Or, I don't know, one of these bridges. One of these bridges is going to my neighborhood. I ended up getting that. I do this though when I pick my places. I go to somewhere that's really populated and annoyingly so. And then I go, ooh, I picked the most obvious, annoyingly popular place. It's got all the people and I hate it. And then the next day I'm like, nah, actually this is the best thing because it doesn't, you don't have to go very far to find people being drunk and crazy and see the sights. There's enough walking around doing stuff that you do just naturally before you get to the city center. By the time you get there, you're tired. At least for me, I can stay right in the place and not have to keep going back over the same road 10 times. Honestly, I know this is a big touristy spot, but it's nice to just be right in the middle of it and be like, okay, let's do this. Let's get it over with. I'm gonna be here for 1 week. Let's see how much we can soak up. It was like Hanoi. Hanoi was like that. I loved Hanoi. But right off the bat, it was a lot. I mean, it's just constant party, party, party. Maybe 10 years from now, it won't be as great, but for right now, I really loved Hanoi. This is all full of Westerners, not even Americans, but like I don't know, Australia, New Zealand, Australia, all your European or Western tour, South Africa, whatever. Look at this David Bowie thing. That's crazy. Thank you, buddy. All right. Yet again on another, what are these called? Remolacha? A radish? A cabbage truck? There's some name for this. There's a word for this thing. Anyway, we saw another different site today at the Angkor Wat. It was pretty dope. But I had to stop after a while because my phone gets cooked at this temperature. I didn't really realize you can only get a couple hours of live streaming before you. It's a good phone. It's not like it's a bad phone. It's a good phone, but it's got cooked, you know. It's a really good phone. But I've been live streaming on this thing. It's got like 500 live streams on it. Gotta be like 500 live streams. Hours long. So we got 2 hours today. How many? No, like 3 hours. That's a long live stream for a lot of people. It certainly is long for my phone. A long time. I used to be able to do 3 and 3 and 3. I do like 8 or 9 hours a day. Now I'll do 3 in the morning and 3 at night. 6. That's really about it. I don't have the same. I guess because I used to live in New York City, there's always something to talk about and something to see in New York City. You can walk down the street for 9 hours and have something to say and something to talk about. Here, Cambodia is beautiful, but it's like a national park in California. To me, that's what it looks like. It's interesting, and you have all the, you got all the sights, but it's like the kind of place where you get stoned and you walk around silently and, you know, you zone out on, I think it's where they come up with like Hindu gods and Buddha. Like you can live in a boring natural place like this, you start to develop like God concepts, you know. Anyway, certainly not, there's no God to be had in the great big cities of America, but there's always something you can live stream about. Yo, look at the Empire State Building. Yo, look at the Brooklyn Bridge. Check it out. We're gonna go over to Chinatown. There's always some Times Square, man. I don't know. People ask me if I'm going back to the States, where would I go to? And I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going back, but it would have to be New York City for sure. And here's this big moat that they built around Angkor Wat. It's wild. It's a great big square, you know? The whole thing is a square. Obviously constructed, I guess, I mean, parts of it would have started out as a river, but, you know, the concrete everywhere, or the stones, it's built to be a square on purpose. Crazy, man. I'd love to go swimming around here, but I know if this water was swimmable, people would be swimming in it. But, so I get the feeling it's probably dirty. You know, you can't drink the tap water around here for a reason. probably shouldn't swim in this brownish, greenish, mucky lake. I don't even see people fishing out of here. So back in Cambodia on the Tuk Tuk Trail, trying to drive out to another one of the Angkor Wat area temples. No cell phone reception. Not a lot of, there's no grocery stores. There's nothing but a lot of rural home sites. I guess they have their own, they've developed their own grocery stores and restaurants in here. Beautiful. Cambodia is really, really beautiful. Also known as Cambodia, right? There's a fence right over there. Look at that fence. Wow, that's great. That's wild. Yo, this is crazy. Wow. Whoa. That's wild. So there's a lot of people here checking it out, but still, I gotta go check it out.